Rhetorical when they say, I love my job, but me, for real, I love my job. I'm going to miss this. Because, radio, to me, as a medium, there's so much value in the opportunity I was given to speak to the people of Guam every morning. That's huge, right? Thank you, guys. Good morning, 7:15, Wednesday, May 18th, right here on the link. Morning on you guys. Let's head over to the University of Guam, where we have standing by in the KUAM News Zoom room. Well, look at somebody got new hair this morning. Good morning, Miss Joanne Sudo. First of all, I just got a because Lawrence's hair is pretty nice. Ken's hair is on point, but I haven't seen the new do.
Thank you.
Right.
Good morning.
Good morning on you. Good morning. We have also Lawrence Camacho, Ken St. Nicholas. Go ahead, guys, and introduce yourselves and your titles because it got lost in the chat, if you don't mind.
Hey, Fade, I'm Lawrence Camacho, the Dean of Enrollment Management and Student Success, and Dean of Students here at the wonderful University of Guam.
Right on.
Ken St. Nicholas, the eSports Manager of Triton Esports here at the University of Guam.
Good morning, Joanne Sudo from the Triton Welcome Center, recruiter, and going on a great Wednesday.
That's it. Hump day. Joanne, let's go ahead and start with you. Ladies first. Can you tell us about the activities for recruitment goals and opportunities that the university is implementing?
Thanks. Well, we first want to congratulate all the graduates of all the schools on Guam. We are excited to welcome new Tritons onto the university because we are going to be an open campus. We're going back to the new norm again, and we just want to get students on board and let them know that the University of Guam is ready and willing to accept them and help them through the entire process of applying and getting registered for classes. We want to kind of just grab them before they start enjoying their celebrations for the last 12 years of working through the school system. And then that way they are ready and boarded in becoming a Triton.
That's really great, Joanne. Sorry I had to get a phone call in there. When you talk about recruitment, are you just talking about student recruitment, or is there recruitment for just like the various sports teams that UOG is now fielding?
Well, Ken is on board today to talk about eSport and what we're doing. Our UOG Cowboys Fieldhouse and Doug Palmer is
right on.
Opening up to all these different sports. Our baseball team is fully activated, and there's so many different things that we're doing at the university to really give the students the traditional college feel. Right. So Ken can jump on board and talk about eSports and let all of us, including me, know what it truly is, because this is something new to me.
Do you play games, Joanne?
I'm sorry?
Do you play the games?
No, that's what Ken's here to teach me. We tried to. We're actually boarding a badger system, and Ken was helping me try to gamify it because this is a total new language. For me.
What language are you speaking? Because you just said we're just boarding a something system and gamify what?
So if I can jump on.
Yeah, we're going to implement that in summer. So
we're implementing a new type of system to help new students to the university kind of guide their initial path, and it's a badging type of system, right, where they get like a mini credit or a type of accreditation to help them guide them through the different tasks, and as they complete these different tasks they get smaller prizes to help them on their journey. But yeah, I'm in charge of esports. We have a big esports event this Saturday at the Micronesia Mall. It's a collaboration with the Guam Army National Guard. As we have mentioned before previously on the link and then different media coverage that you provided for us, Chris, we have about 20 students, student athletes who compete intercollegiately versus Division I schools across the nation. Right. Cal State Pomona, CSU LA, various schools across the West Coast. This year we did really well. Last year, our team placed 33rd in the nation. This year we placed in the top 16.
Wow.
And two of our athletes in individual play placed 3rd and 4th. So we had a really good season overall. And I think it the placement helped build confidence for these athletes to kind of teach them like, hey, if you stick to the process and you're dedicated to, just believing in the program, like, the practice, because, we have a mental health program for the athletes. We have a physical fitness guidelines that they have to follow. Like they have to put 20 hours a week into the
So
program.
whatever stereotypical gamer guy you're thinking about with hasn't showered in 5 days, sits on a couch with 80 bags of Doritos and Slurpees, all that's not what we're doing here. And
we try to stray away from it, but the program is doing well. And part of the program obviously is intercollegiate competition and play. Right. But the other half of the program is potential student outreach and kind of building into the community. So that's what our event on Saturday really is. Throughout the semester, the students do a weekly class to kind of teach them the facets and I guess different characteristics of holding an event. And this event Saturday is primarily hosted by all athletes. So if you're a potential student or you're thinking about going to the University of Guam, or if you're a parent who doesn't know, what esports really entails and, whether gaming is bad or good for children or youth, or if it's going to distract them from something, these athletes or myself or John Wigglesworth, multiple people will be at this event on Saturday to kind of clarify and rectify those type of
Ken, you talk about the confidence of the athletes and finishing so well, both as a team and then with the couple individuals that finished at the top 10, right? I mean, it doesn't just build the confidence of the esports athletes; it also builds the confidence of the program, because this was, maybe UOG thought, is this really a thing? I mean, this gaming thing, like what? And now the proof is in the pudding. You have the evidence, you have the stats that not only are we gamers, but we're gamers with like the best in the world. So how's that feel for you and the program and the university?
Sure, that's great. I mean, it's awesome. But really, I think, and then one thing that I've kind of learned through this experience too is that, here at eSports, we're fortunate enough to see that kind of success, right? We have the opportunity to challenge schools across the United States. Doug's team, the basketball team, they can't go and play go to Hawaii one weekend and go to California the next weekend, right? So their challenges are a little difficult, but I think it's a testament to hard work and dedication and belief in the program that you can succeed at whatever level of play, regardless of what it is you do, whether it's a physical sport or esports or what it may be. So it's kind of a testament to the university as a whole, right? Like, believe in what the university offers, the different different colleges on campus, different programs, like what Joanne's doing with the Welcome Center. All these things kind of tie into a greater student experience for the body. And I think, that's just something I'm blessed to be an ambassador and be a part of. So I'm fortunate to work under Dr. Camacho here.
Yeah. What's the guard involvement? Because I know they came by the hotspot. Guys, by the way, check out the hotspot, high noon on the stations at KUAM. It's hot. It's a spot. Check it.
So the Guam Army National Guard is a huge proponent of the university, right? Obviously, our demographic is very similar to the demographic that they're looking to capture, right? Because, you join the Guard, you get the funding to be able to go to college, right? So it's kind of tied in together. The Guard loves gaming. The USO has esports facilities, I believe in Tumon and also one in PD. I'm not sure about the second one, but they're big supporters of it. So they're going to have a big booth down at the mall. They're going to have a punching game, Chris. So I know you did boxing with Brant before. I
didn't do so much of the punching. Is there a getting punched game? Because I would probably excel at that one.
Well, they have the punching game. They have some like VR experience. It'll be a cool little thing at the mall Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's a full day of competition and just fun stuff. We have a UOG game that was made. It's like Flappy Bird, but it's the UOG, the Triton eSports symbol.
Wow.
You go there, you might win a prize. It'll be fun. It'll just be a fun, and it's free. There's no cost involved.
Lawrence, good morning and thanks for joining us. A little bit about enrollment. I know my boys at Triton and they're doing big exams this week. So what are we looking at for? Is it like summer enrollment a thing?
Oh yeah, I'll talk. So what Joanne and Ken have been talking about this morning has been a lot of these activities and initiatives that we have ongoing at the university. So my role is to look at the overall picture, bring synergy to a lot of these, connect a lot of these initiatives, and make sure they become a systems within system, the overall system of our university, right? And so we look at recruiting, the retention, and the graduation. And in the recruiting, we know and we understand that there are more than 1,900 students right now who are graduating from just the 6 public high schools. We have probably an average of up to 100 each of the 6 private high schools who are graduating students. And we have a good trending history of what each of these high schools, both public and in the private schools, have been producing in terms of students coming to the university. So we're really targeting and we're really kind of addressing that issue of how then do we attract more of them from each of these high schools. And at that stage, we understand that the pandemic, 2 years of it causing students to stay home and not really have that full grasp on a lot of the academics that they think they need to be ready to go to college. We understand and we're addressing that issue as well. And how we address that, as Joanne had alluded to, is that we're gamifying the way we recruit, the way we approach students who are applying to come to the university. And with that, we think it's going to be very advantageous and such a great thing for students to be guided through that process. Because applying is one thing, if you ask an average student who, especially the first generation student who doesn't have the uncles and the aunts and the parents to guide them through that process, they'll tell you that if you ask them, they'll tell you, yeah, I'm registered for UOG, but they meant is that I have submitted an application to UOG. Now, what does that mean to the student? We have to guide that student through that process all the way through the actual registration of enrolling into a particular class so they can be sitting in our classrooms in the fall, right? So I've seen throughout the number of years now how we could be better. There's a lot of opportunity to be better, and we're doing it this summer. We're hitting it hard and trying to get better at that. So far we have fortunately over 400 students who have already applied to the university. That's another thing. We got to look and see where each of these 400 folks have where they place in terms of the applications process and make sure that they close the loop on everything. Right. So that's that. Generation Z is and millennials, and we're getting back our old students that used to be students here now returning. So we're seeing the spirit of all that. Now retention, we're really encouraging the current students to get back on that computer and register for their courses for both summer if they plan on coming into classrooms in classes in the summer, but also most importantly for the fall and the new academic year, so that they can stay on track. We have this spirit of inadahi and inagoflie floating around the university. That's how we approach the diverse population that we have, how we promote equity and include everyone within the institution. And so we use those 2 principles of the Chamorro culture and the island wisdom throughout Micronesia that we can incorporate into how we do things. And so with that, comes student success. And I'll end it by saying that we're very happy and we're excited as an institution to celebrate with the family and the actual students who are graduating with, there are 335 right now that are on the list for graduation that will be walking the stage and picking up their diploma on Sunday afternoon. It's coming May 22nd. So
congratulations. Yeah. Lawrence, I wanted to ask, have you guys heard about this great resignation thing where it's like, as we come out of the pandemic, people are kind of taking stock of their life and maybe deciding, oh, I want to, try something new, or, oh, I want to, pursue a different career, or, oh, I want to get into politics, or, oh, I want to go back to school. Right. I'd have some friends who are, they were going to school. They just put it on ice before the pandemic. And now they're at this place where like, what, I think I'm going to go back and finish school. Are you getting a lot of those, Lawrence?
Yeah, we're sensing that, if you look at higher education across the board, they're faced with that problem of how viable are we still as a traditional institution of higher learning, right? Generation Z, they grow up and they see things, they hear things, they're more informed than previous generations. They are 40% of the world's population. So we really got to be careful and really understand their world and be able to strategically attract them.
Sorry, Lawrence. Which one is Gen Z again?
Generation Z, I think people born after 2005.
Okay. The youngins. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're the ones who are now coming through our campus, right? And the millennials have been here. They're going and coming at the same time. We even still have Generation X coming to the university, coming back.
Oh God, those old people, man, that Generation X. Oh boy, Biba Manamko.
But yeah, it's a new world. It's a new game, if you will.
Yeah.
And so we have to play the game the way they operate. But we also still have to promote the viability and the importance of higher education coming through an institution like the University of Guam, that will hopefully get them to be more successful, 10 years down the road. So
right on. Thank you for that, Lawrence. Joanne, Ken, anything in closing before we let you guys go?
Well, we just want to, again, congratulate all the graduates and just for them to be mindful that the University of Guam is here and welcoming in their higher education endeavors. Thanks, Chris.
You got it, Joanne. Ken?
Yeah, the UOG grad is Sunday, like Lauren said. So congratulations to all of our grads here at the university, especially the three for the Triton eSports team, Antrong, Nate Marquez, and our intern, Yurihan. Thank you for your dedication this semester, and we'll see you walk on Sunday.
Right on. Thank you, Lawrence.
Yep, standing by for our new students coming on board, and we're hoping to see most of our students who are on board, still current students, to come back, and we'll all have a great academic year in the upcoming 22-23 year. It's going to be great. We have lots of initiatives, and again, Inadahi and Inagufli is the spirit, and that's what we're all about, caring and promoting this harmonious way of life.
Got it. Thank you, Lawrence. Ken, Joanne, always a pleasure to have you on. Esta, adios. There you go, the University of Guam right here on the link, brought to you by Calvo Enterprises, ITNE, and Jack in the Box. I got a request for Sousa Cruz.
I'm not crazy yet to be selling a pit bull.
Yep. You talk about little phrases, little sayings that, because of malfunction, have become part of our, what is it they call it, lexicon? This is part of our everyday sayings, right?